Now, am I still upside down? Why am I still upside down? Hello. Oh, now I've gone. Hello, everyone. As you can see, we're on a new computer. Am I upside down to everyone? Am I upside down? Let's find a way. Let's find a way not to be upside down. Not that way. That way. If I do that, am I not upside? There we go. There we go. But that's not ideal, is it? Because then I'm not in landscape mode. Where is the camera? That's the camera. Okay. We might have to be like that. Is that all right with everyone? Good morning. Welcome to the Great Big Parkrun Quiz. As you can probably... Oh, Matthew's up. Hello, you. Thank you. As you can tell, we're having the odd computer problem again, but not as bad as last week. I have two of my lovely children with me. This is Mary. I'm Vassos. That's Matthew. You know that if you're a Parkrun Quiz regular. You probably also know that you go to parkrun.me/quiz24 this week. This is the 24th week in a row that we've done this, but the first time we've done it in portrait mode. I also find it slightly confusing looking at the camera there, because it's miles away from where the screen is, which is over there for me. I'm gonna have one more go at landscaping it up for you all. Hang on. Yeah, is that? Oh no, nope. If I do that, nope. That's no. It doesn't. Well, there is no way. Russ is saying there must be a way, and you would think that there is a way, but there isn't. The camera in this computer that I've borrowed is in the middle of the computer, so the worst place for it, in between and the screen. So the keyboard's over there for me. There's the camera, and there's the screen over there. There does seem to be a camera up there, but I have no idea how to access it. So anyway, I'll be portrait this week. It's the first portrait parkrun. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tom. Hello, everyone. As you can see, Vassos is now an IT pro. Yes, thank you, Tom. Tom, you know I texted you last week to thank you for being so good about me being rude about you. I'm going to be very rude about you when we get to your question. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. You've already left, I think, given the amount of time and effort you've put into your joke this week. It's terrible, everybody. It's terrible. I don't think it could be worse. You might question, hang on, what is it? Question 12 might be the worst joke ever told. The worst joke ever told. Coming up, question 12. Also, I mean, obviously the answer's false, but actually it's true. So it's wrong. It's even wrong. Good morning, Tom. How are you? Yes, this quiz is a complete joke apart from question 12, which is not a joke. A joke has to be a tiny bit funny. Now, this quiz might be a tiny bit funny. But question 12 just isn't. Maybe you've gone all the way around, like it's so not funny that it comes out the other side as funny. I sort of think of our dog, Holly, as that. She's so, we do, don't we? Holly is so stupid, so far over there with sort of stupid dog that actually somehow she's sort of clever. Anyway, are you all ready? Shall we get on with it? parkrun.me/quiz24. Where's my phone? Let's go through the. Did you send it, Russ? On its way. There's some action on the free weekly timed WhatsApp group. Shall I tell you what it is? I'll read you these. This is from Helen. Morning, Helen. Are you still? Do you and your kids and Tom still do this quiz? Morning. Morning, team. Have fun with the quiz. Thinking ahead for this week's free weekly timed. Are you doing a follow-up with Mike Weed, Vassos? Yes, I am, Helen. Just wondering about a park runner story and saw this on Twitter. Mind? Is this all right, Russ? Do you mind me reading this out? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm not allowed to read that, everyone. Not allowed to read that. Although it wasn't. It sounds more interesting that I'm not allowed to read it than what it was. So let's leave it at that. This is really weird. Yes, well, exactly. If you'd sent me the results, I'd have only seen that and I wouldn't have read out the free weekly timed WhatsApp group. Okay, results. I was thinking about this yesterday. No, when was our wet run? Thursday. On Thursday, Matthew and I were running on Wimbledon Common, and it was as wet can be. For you Wimbledon Common park runners, I ran the park run course. You know, it can get quite muddy, obviously. Well, there were rivers. It was, there are 2 ponds on the course, aren't there? You couldn't tell the difference between the track and the ponds. It was that wet. You could hardly see in front of yourself. And while I was running there, I was thinking about this leaderboard that I'm about to read out. And it slightly upsets me that people just go with nationalities that I don't think they have anything to do with. So I think it's fine to go with like Eswatini if you're in Eswatini or from Eswatini, but not just because you think you'll be the only one. And that's what I was thinking. But now repeating it again this morning, I find myself not caring about that. Yes, Mary. Are you ready for the yeah? Sorry, everyone.
Today I'm just gonna draw a picture, but not write anything.
Okay. Do what you like. She's going to write a picture and not draw a picture, not write anything. Italy, pathetico. Finland, pathetico. Canada, pathetico. 4 out of 15. Yes, darling.
But it's a really good drawing.
It's going to be a really good drawing, everyone. So that's good. So 4 for all of you. Canada, Finland, Italy. What did we get? We did. Were we 2? We were 2. Japan, Eswatini, 6.2. There were 5 people claiming to be from Eswatini or in Eswatini. Ireland, 7.3. Norway, Germany, UK, 8.5. 8.5 for the 496 people. We're always UK, are we? Yep. Australia, France, USA, 10. South Africa, 4th, 10.1. New Zealand, 10.6. 3rd. Sneaking onto the podium, then Sweden, silver medal. Oh no, two gold medals. Poland and Sweden, 13 out of 15. Well played, Sweden and Poland. Right, I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera because it's just really weird today. If I do that, Matthew, can you see if I'm looking at the camera? Is that me looking at the camera? No, where is the camera? So if I do that, am I looking at the camera? That? Where's the camera? That's the camera, right?
The camera angle, so if you look in the middle of the screen,
there. Anyway, sorry everyone, it's a bit weird this week. Wait till you get to question 12 though. You everyone ready? parkrun.me/quiz24. We're going to get on with it. Round 1, general parkrun knowledge. 15 questions coming up. This is question 1. How many 5k parkruns can you fit along the length of the River Thames? Good question, Lawrence Pretty from Winchester Parkrun. Is that Devizes to Westminster? No, it wouldn't be, because it goes on beyond Westminster. 29, 49, 69, 89. How many 5k parkruns can you fit along the length of the River Thames? Am I really not looking at the camera if I do that? No?
You can't.
Where is the camera, do you think? Is it down there? I am, surely. What if I look there? If I look at Mary, am I looking at the camera?
No.
There. Well, I'm just going to be sorry. We haven't got get anything sorted this morning.
I think it might be 2 of the cameras working together.
Oh. Matthew thinks 2 of the cameras are working together. Gosh, that's confusing. What, that and that? No, that's obviously not. But that's obviously the camera. Look, doing that to it.
Yeah.
What is the question 2? Everyone okay with question 1? Question 2. What's the average finishing time? Oh, this is an excellent question. Julie McPherson from Royal Tunbridge Wells Parkrun. This is the best question we've had for weeks. What's the average finishing time for first-time parkrunners? It's a good question because it's a really interesting answer. What's the average finish time for first-time 5k parkrunners? 25:03, 30:03, 35:03, 40:03. What do you reckon? Okay. Well, you got it right. Well done. If no one could hear you, you've got it right. Question 3. Which of these countries was the first to join the parkrun family? From Nancy Moore, Gels Parkrun Australia. Another good question. Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland, Scotland, Wales. Which of those was the first to join the parkrun family? Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland, Scotland, Wales. And presumably the second in overall to join the parkrun family, Russ, is that right? Did it go England and then one of those four, or did it go England something else? No, it did. So the second ever and the first other than England to join the parkrun family. Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland, Scotland, Wales. Question 4. Which parkrun event is located nearest to Machu Picchu? I don't even know what that is. I should know what that is. It's good. It's good. It's good. Very nice.
Nice.
Well, if you say so.
You pick,
Apparently, Machu Picchu is on the Inca Trail,
Daddy.
which slightly eases up the question. Yes.
You put your mark there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did put my mug there.
and
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you've done. Clever.
That's it.
Cape Pembroke Lighthouse Parkrun, Claremont Waterford Parkrun, Dr. Bill Hammond Trail, Dr. Bill Hammond Trails Parkrun, or Weedon Island Preserve Parkrun. Which parkrun event is located nearest to Machu Picchu? I should have known what Machu Picchu was or where it is. Anyway, apparently on the Inca Trail, which would be cool to run, wouldn't it? Which parkrun event is the most easterly in the UK? Another good question. 5 belters this morning. Which parkrun event is the most easterly in the UK? Dover Junior, Eastbourne, not Eastbourne, Eastleigh, or Lowestoft Parkrun? I don't know where Eastleigh is. Obviously, it's been included because of the word east, as has Eastbourne, which is on the south coast, not very easty. Dover Junior, I don't know. I know what it is because it says it here, but I don't know whether I'd have got that right. So it's a tough question. Good. Quick recap on round 1. How many 5K parkruns can you fit along the length of the River Thames? Question 1, 29, 49, 69, 89. Question 2, what's the average finishing time for first-time 5K parkrunners? 25, 03, 30, 35, or 40, 03? Question 3, which of these countries was the first to join the parkrun family? Cape Pembroke Lighthouse, Claremont Waterford, Dr. Bill Hammond Trails, and Weedon Island Preserve. And question 5, which parkrun event is the most easterly in the UK? Dover Junior, Eastbourne, Eastleigh, Lowestoft. What do you reckon?
Both for Easter.
You fell into their trap. Round 2. Everyone ready for round 2? Vassos had the right camera. What does that mean? Hello, Shane, Lisa, Shine Lisa. You're looking right at us. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. There you go. Useful people, not you like you.
I said that you were looking at the right thing.
Question 6. Which of these is not a real parkrun event name? From Nancy Moore, Gels Parkrun Australia. Did we just have Gels Parkrun Australia? Oh, she's given us 2 questions. We not only had Gels Parkrun, but we also had Nancy Moore. Thank you, Nancy, working very hard on behalf of all of us with 2 questions this week. Not a real parkrun event name. Claire, Emily, George, Lily.
Daddy, it's like the hands making the rainbow.
I would be really lovely if you added some words around that, I think. If you wanted to, you don't have to. Which of these is not a real parkrun event name? Claire, Emily, George, Lily. Question 7. Which of these is a real junior parkrun event name? From Darren Parnham, Moores Valley Parkrun. Thanks, Darren. Annis Lane Jr., Rachel's Avenue Jr., Jack's Road Jr., or Joseph's Track Jr. Which of those is a real parkrun event name? I quite like being portrait. Question 8. Which of these is a real parkrun event name? Which of those is Mary? Oh, look, Mary. Listen to this question, okay? You're going to like this. You can answer it on our behalf. Which of these do you think is a real parkrun event name? Maryborough, Mary Hill, Marytown, or Maryville? Which of those is a real parkrun event name, do you think, Mary? Maryborough, Maryborough, Mary Hill, Marytown, or Maryville? Maryborough. Mary thinks Maryborough. Well done, Mary. At Maryborough Parkrun. Where is Maryborough Parkrun? Or Mary Hill, Marytown, Maryville? It's Maryborough. One of them's in Queensland, Australia. I love the fact that Russ, if it's Australia, because he used to live there, adds a little bit of extra knowledge. Like not just Australia would have done for almost all of us, but because he knows. I would do that as well, by the way. I would show off my extra knowledge. Which of these is a parkrun event name? Is a real parkrun event name? Question 9. Which of these is real? The arrival, the departure, the entrance, the exit. Nice. The arrival, the departure, the entrance, the exit. If one of those is real, Russ, where is that? Where is the arrival, the departure, the entrance, or the exit? In New South Wales, Australia. If you had like a little parkrun name battle between Australian parkruns and South African parkruns and American parkruns, which would win, do you think, Russ? Yeah, in terms of good names. Australia's got some belting names, but so has South Africa and so's America. I mean, America punching above its weight with fewer parkruns, but like most of them cracking names. What's that one that I really want to do that sounds like it's in the Tennessee mountains? Something mountain trail. Sounds like the Barkley Marathon of parkruns. Yeah, that one, Mountain Goat Trail. Which of these parkruns, question 10, does not take place in Sweden? 3 of them do, 1 of them doesn't. Which of those does not take place in Sweden? Are they all real parkruns? They would be. I bet they'll all be real, but 3 of them are Swedish real and 1 of them's not. Kungsangen, Skatas. It's a rude word in Greek, that. Vaskin, Kanava, and Vaxjosjum. Those. 3 of those are Swedish. Which one's not? Okay. Round 2. Recap. Very quick one. Question 6, which is not a real parkrun name. Question 6, which is not real. Question 7, which of these is a real junior parkrun? Question 8, the Mary question. Which of these is a real parkrun event name? Maryborough, Maryhill, Marytown, or Maryville? Question 9, which of these is real? The arrival, the departure, the entrance, the exit. That's tickled me, that one has. And question 10, which of those is not Swedish? Okay. True or false? We're only one question away from the worst joke in the history of language. Morning, Tom. How are we? 3 weeks to go, apparently, for Tom. You can't tell. Yeah, maybe less, says Russ. Excuse me. Question 11. Apart from the letter X, you can complete all other letters of the parkrun alphabet in Australia. Ooh, good question. Apart from the letter X, you can complete all other letters of the parkrun alphabet in Australia. Is that true or false? Here we go. Here we go. Well, are you ready for this? The thing is, you've got to answer false to this, even though it's true. And it's also terrible, Tom. Terrible. There is a series of free weekly 5K parkrun events exclusively for Germans known as Parkrun. Now, there is Parkrun Germany, so it's Parkrun. I mean, where do we begin with... What is Yark anyway? It's just because of the JA, Yar. Sounds a bit like the part of park. That doesn't make too much difference though, Russ, does it? I mean, the main thing here is that the paucity of the pun. Here we go. But he's put it up there. I was going to change the question for you. There is a series of free weekly 5K parkrun events exclusively for Germans in agreement known as Parkrun. True or false? I think we better just move on. Don't want to move on. So, Parkrun. Tom. So Tom Fairbrother is on the parkrun quiz thing. you want to just talk us through your thinking? Just briefly. I know. Yes, Bruce. That's exactly the emoji for that. Yeah. You didn't laugh, Elizabeth. You didn't laugh. You laughed. You laughed because, you know, if you didn't, you'd cry. That's why you laughed. It's not so bad. It's good. It's not so bad. Actually, what it is, it's so bad. It's terrible. Tom, we can't move on until you explain yourself. No, that's the thing about it, Christina. I didn't get it either because it's just the ya from Yarkrun. I mean, next week we'll just do a German one, a Russian one called Dark Run, which would be better because it's not part. You see, Tom says it's part of growing parkrun across Europe. There is already a parkrun Germany, isn't there? There is. Yeah. Okay. Right. I think we've got to move on. Question 13. It's a good job you are living, because if you had an appraisal, Tom, and if that like your ability to make parkrun related puns in the quiz was part of the appraisal. Question 13. It's not a good job you're moving, Tom, because honestly, honestly, these questions are a joy. I mean, not this week, but generally. Parkrunners named Bob have completed more parkruns than parkrunners named Dylan. We've moved on, everyone. Parkrunners named Bob have completed more parkruns than parkrunners named Dylan.
Done.
True or false?
Done.
Speaking of Bob Dylan,
Done.
if you search Stereophonics Bob Dylan cover, Virgin Radio, it's one of the greatest things you'll see. It was just brilliant. I was lucky enough to be there, but it was, I can't remember what song it was, but it was just fantastic, better than the original, I think. Parkrunners named Bob have completed more parkrunners than parkrunners named Dylan. So just YouTube, Virgin Radio, Stereophonics, Bob Dylan cover. Amazing. Question 14. There are more than 100 parkrunners in the 500 club. I think we've been here before, actually. There are more than 100 parkrunners in the 500 club. Is that true or false? And question 15. There are more parkrunners with the surname Smith than with the surname Jones. Right. Question 11. Apart from the letter X, you can complete all other 25 letters of the parkrun alphabet in Australia. True or false? Question 12. The terrible German pun. Question 13. Parkrunners named Bob have completed more parkruns than parkrunners named Dylan. True or false? There are more than 100 parkrunners in the 500 club. Question 14 and question 15. More Smiths than Jones. True or false? 8 out of 15s. A 10. Us Jones is the best. But are you the most? Are you the most numerate? No, not numerate. Numerous. A 12. We got a 10.
Yeah.
We'll take a 10, won't we? Should we go through the answers? Are we ready? How many park runs can you fit along the length of the River Thames? 69. What's the average finishing time for 5K park runners? This was a good question. 35:03. What's that? Love your run. That's the least likely hashtag to trend on Twitter in the history of Twitter. Question 3. Which of these countries was the first to join the parkrun family? Wales. And what was the first parkrun in Wales? Do we know? Cardiff. Good flat parkrun, home to the parkrun world record, the parkrun women's world record. Which parkrun event is located nearest to Machu Picchu, which we found out together this morning is on the Inca Trail? Well, in which case, knowing that, it would have to be Cape Pembroke Lighthouse Parkrun. And question 5, which parkrun is the most easterly in the UK? Lowestoft. Yeah. Oh, it's quite close between Cape Pembroke Lighthouse and Dr. Bill Hammond Trails, which is in Florida. 38 miles between them. So if you put Dr. Bill Hammond Trails Parkrun, knowing that it was in Florida, then unlucky. And actually a very good guess or estimate. Round 2, parkrun names, not a real parkrun name, Emily Parkrun. Which of these is a real parkrun junior event name? Jack's Road Junior Parkrun. Which of these is real? Maryborough is real. No Mary Hill yet, or a Maryville, or a Marytown, but there's time, Mary. Which of these is a real parkrun event name? The Entrance Parkrun. And that's in, did you say New South Wales? Which of these parkruns does not take place in Sweden? It's the Vaccin Kanava Parkrun, which takes place in Finland. And the second one there, I'm not going to repeat it, is a rude word in Greek. And true or false? How about this? Apart from the letter X, you can complete all other 25 letters of the parkrun alphabet in Australia. How about that? It's true. Question 12, we're not going to give any more airtime to. Question 13, parkrunners named Bob have completed more parkruns than those named Dylan. More Bobs than Dylans? No, more Dylans than Bobs. I'd have got that wrong. 55,000 Dylans, 42,000 Bobs. Not even close. There are more than 100 parkrunners in the 500 Club. That's true. There are loads, aren't there, Russ? There's like 100. Oh no, not loads. 116 only. And there are more parkrunners. There are more Smiths than Joneses. Yes, there are more Smiths than Joneses. I bet there are loads of both, though, aren't there, Russ? Do we have the numbers? 59,000 Smiths, 40,000 Joneses. I think we're done. Oh yes, Dylan Smiths and Bob Joneses. That might be next week's question. I almost certainly will be. Shall I write the pun for next week, Tom? Would you like that? Have you moved on mentally? If it had been, Russ says that somebody was thinking that it was Tom Williams all this time that was writing the puns. There's almost no doubt that Tom would have done a better job than this week's. Thank you, Tom Fairbrother, for being the butt of all of our jokes again this week. You do set yourself up, and it is very, very nice for you to do so, and it's a load of fun. And thank you all of you for watching. Sorry about the portraitness of this week, but honestly, if you could see the computer, it's such a weird place for the camera, and why would it be? It doesn't matter. Grateful for the loan of the computer. Next week, the computer that was trodden on by one of my children, who are all denying it, is back from the repairs. How annoying is this? It's cost 145 quid to repair, and it's a 300 quid computer, so it's just about worth it. Do you think they look up how much the computer is likely to have cost and then just pitch the repair where it's just about worth it? Probably, but then, everyone's going to make a living. So 145 quid of mine later. We'll have the old computer back, and we'll be back here tomorrow, next week, and we'll have another parkrun quiz 25. Parkrun quiz 25. All that remains is Mary's no story this week. Sorry, everyone, but just a picture. Mary's quite involved with Freddie the hamster currently. So do you want me to hold it up, or do you want to talk everyone through the picture and say goodbye? I don't think you should say goodbye because the fact that the computer's on its end. You gonna? Here comes Mary. Do you want to tell everyone about it or not? You don't have to.
I know about it.
Oh, you know about it.
I don't know about it.
So that looks to me like a rainbow coming out of someone's hand. What is that?
Someone, I didn't draw the face and the legs.
Oh, well, you don't need to draw the face and the legs. Not when they've got a rainbow like that coming out of their left hand. Brilliant. Okay, thanks, darling. All right, should we go and wake up Emily and have breakfast together? Yeah. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thanks for putting. Oh no, here we go. Ooh, this is weird. Might not be able to shut this without making me upside down again. Okay. Well, bear with. There we go. There we go.
Not
Outside.
Oh yeah. That's the camera there. You see, in the middle. There we go. Bye, everyone.